Okay. Good morning, guys. Um, Honestly, Chris, if you can put these videos on YouTube like you've obviously learned how to do, it's super easy. Then you don't have to send them through an email or any of that stuff. And you saw how simple it is. Just remember to compress them first, um, and then it'll load to YouTube faster. So, this is still yesterday. Today is Sunday. This is yesterday at some point. So, again, I haven't seen it. We'll just take a look. Let me just turn down the sound on your video. Yeah, really would love to have seen you gone to your back five from there because of how straight up and down you are, but that's okay. I don't like the pace of this three, but again, that is philosophical. If that's what he wants, that's how you do it. I think it's three. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, and it was. Um, she's late, of course. And this is something else we were talking about the other day, McKenna. You were setting these, and I told you it was too slow, but you said that's how he wants it. And I agree. If that's how he wants it, that's how we have to do it. But you can see, I was telling you that you were killing these threes too far inside. You weren't pushing them out enough. And then the shape, let's assume that this girl's hitting it. I think that's Haley, instead of this one. Her arm would be out here to find that three because you killed it too far inside. Really, the way that this set is designed is it should land somewhere over here, and this girl gets it before. So just a very simple thing to think about. Maybe if you see this, try it a little bit later today. Push it. Think about the way that I used to do it, McKenna, was that I was going to push this set past her head, just past it, and let her catch up to it. So try it, and then remember it, and see if it works. Good group dynamics. You guys all come together after every play. It looks good. The other side, they're struggling a little bit with being comfortable with each other. I can almost guarantee you won this match. It would shock me if you didn't. That's it. That's what I'm talking about, kiddo. Excellent. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to go back. McKenna, thank you. Golly Moses, thank you so much. This is exactly what I was talking about. So you've got a good pass, and it's why passes are so important. But when you get a good pass is when you get to, sorry for being kind of corny, but create the magic. And if you see, as a middle blocker, I could easily be a 4. Your hands are a little high, maybe at 12, but there's very little arch in your back. And that's what I'm talking about as far as that deception. You could set this to your 4, and maybe remind me, and we'll talk about how to set this, showing 12 o'clock, but setting it to your 4. It feels different. When your hands are in this angle, going to your 4, all the weight of the ball's in the front of your fingers. That's the easiest way I can describe it. I was trying to think of another way to describe it, but that's the easiest way to do it. But this just looks fantastic. So looking at the other side, they're bunched up because you're not giving this back 5 away. Look at how she didn't leave early enough. Their feet are crossed, okay? Because their feet are crossed, this middle blocker has come off the net, which has, taken the, I call it posture of her block away. But the length, because she's now 1.5 feet off the net to compensate for this girl's foot being here. So she's going to be off the net. Her arms aren't going to be as far over, and this block isn't going to be as effective. But this entire complexity happened because of how you looked. And you even froze in time afterwards. It's perfect, McKenna. It's absolutely perfect. This is exciting to me. It's wonderful. Again, I'm looking at this from 2 perspectives. 1, to help you, but 2, if I were a college recruiter. I see a kid doing this to a back 5. I'm like, holy chowder, we got something going on here. Wonderful. So let's just look. And they made up for it. She's still off the net. You can see her left foot's behind. but they did not get all the way outside. There's like a giant hole here right down the line, which she should have used, but that's neither here nor there. But the weakness in this block, the degradation in this block occurred because of what you looked like when you said it. I'm sorry, but I guarantee it. It's perfect. She did a good job of recovery, by the way. And she went cross court, which is fine. Wonderful, McKenna. Just wonderful. Oh, she hit it out. That's too bad. No, she didn't. She had a Volkswagen-sized hole down the line, for heaven's sake. And again, your hitting is fine, so I'm glad that your mom is taking these videos of when you said, we don't need to fix your hitting. There's very few things in your hitting that are wrong. I would say nothing. I see. Slow down a little bit when you go to hit it, but come on, who cares? That's easy to fix. Why not your jump float? Maybe Tyler and Adam are telling you not to do it. I don't know. You have a great jump float. I don't know why you don't use it. Okay, another mistake. Look where this ball, the second touch is off the court. I mean, it's over here in the food court. But you're just now breaking. As soon as you saw this pass was this deep, you know it's not going to be hit effectively. Get everybody off. And again, you're the one that signals to get everybody off. As soon as you break to the net, you're screaming, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off, whatever you want to scream. But see, your three blockers are still standing here looking. This is not going to get hit. There's no way. I mean, it's going to be a free ball. You could actually see this girl right now in the shape of her arm. She's going to free it over. Everybody should be off the net. Doubles in the back row. You're up to the net. They've transitioned off. Get ready to hit. And then you have time, like I said, to create that deception. These types of things, McKenna, these points, are how you win matches. Because if you can capitalize and convert on broken down plays, which this play has broken down on the other side, you can put 6 or 7 points together in a set that give you that separation that you need. You got to convert. Every single free ball has to be a point for you. And you're also going to see that on the beach. If somebody lollipops it over, that's got to be a point, and they're gimmies. But trust me, as you move up in ability indoors and outdoors, you're going to see fewer and fewer of these. And that's only because they are so important. It is so important to always be in a position to make people uncomfortable and put pace on the ball. So, but for now, you have to capitalize on these. And just a constant stream of consciousness, to me, the more that you guys win matches, play together, do the right things, the more confident everybody becomes. And then subsequently, the more competitive you are. Okay, I don't like how you're getting to the net. You got to get there quicker. Come on. Sprint. Drive. People react to fast movements, not slow movements. See, that's unfortunate. This passes at 10 feet. It's a free ball, for heaven's sake. She's on her way up. I would have forced the middle here. Depends on the score. It's hard for me to see. It looks like 6-2. Good time. I mean, to go ahead and force the middle right here, then this middle blocker would think, crap, this girl's going to set the middle no matter where she is. But it's fairly obvious to me you're going tier 4. Remember, after you set, you got to cover. That's a good point. Very good point. And I stand corrected. It looks like, wait, what happened? How did you lose that point? Now, did you double it? I don't know. No reason to go back and look at it. That's unfortunate. Not that good of a serve. Remember, you're pretty accurate in your serving, and we've talked about this before. Notice how people's feet are. Make them uncomfortable. I'll show you. Right side passer, see how her right foot's back. She's going with her hands, and that's fine. But remember, if you see this twice, 2 or 3 times, because people do always do the same things, serve it outside of her left leg to make her uncomfortable. Oh, this is a pet peeve of mine, these slow tempo quicks. That's a low 2. But you're not squished down. Okay? And that's the other day when we are at Ottoman, I was telling you where you were setting before you set it, and you usually squish down to set your quick, and you're not. So minus your hands being a little bit more at 11 o'clock versus that back 5 we saw a while ago, you're not showing anything in your body. It's perfect. Looks good. I'm happy. I am happy because you're a great kid and you deserve greatness. And the honest to goodness truth is, 3 years from now, you and I probably won't ever talk again. And that's okay. I don't need to talk to you. But as long as we can get you there, we have reached our goal. Okay. There, you did it. Show you again. I saw you do it. I'll go a little bit further back and look at this play. Okay, Gross serving. Pass is bad. Alright? So just watch you. I mean, the chances of this being a good set, and even if it's a good set, everybody's looking back right now. It takes your eyes off of this side of the court. And I saw you do it, and I'll show you. Okay, I would have done it before now. And what I'm saying done it is to get people off the net. So you waited till you saw the third touch in a free ball before you did it. You should have done it earlier. Sometimes you have to gamble that pass being so bad is not going to generate a very good set. But it's fairly obvious to me it wasn't. But you got them off early. Get them off earlier. Think about it from this perspective. Not only does it give you time to think about, once again, that deception, but also gives them time to see what's going on, and them behind you. All right, and it gives them a chance to set up, move back to where they're supposed to be. Obviously, a free ball. Why is this girl so deep? But whatever. And you could see that. Remember that back 5, your hands are up here, and now they're directly out in front. The best time to go to your middle, we've talked about before, is when a ball is dug. So off a free ball, going to the middle right now puts pressure on them, but it also humiliates that kid that passed the first ball so poorly. Middle attacks, I'm sure, if you stop and think about it, and after I say this, it'll make sense, they're deflating. You know, that quick set and scoring a point off of it, it gets people excited on your team, deflates the other side. So I would have gone to the middle. What you've done here is, because everything broke down over here, by going to your 4, you're giving all them time to set up. But it's neither here nor there. But you can see your hands for sure. That back 5 there up here. Body looks the same, but your hands are a little bit higher. And I have to be honest with you, I'm not so much focused on your hands as a middle blocker as I am your body. So this looks okay. Remember, you're standing, you got to cover, for heaven's sake. You're not doing anything standing there. But all in all, very, very well done. Everybody has to cover until your coaches tell you you don't. Nice dig. I'm going to go back. You got knee pads on. I'm going to show you that set. It's a nice dig. The other team doesn't look very good. Okay, can't see you because this girl's blocking you. But this pass was relatively low. She made a good play, but it's relatively low. After you set this ball, because you're going down the elevator, go to your knees. You got knee pads on, so just set it and drop to your knees. And really, because you're fighting this more towards the middle of your chest. Again, I can't see it, but I'm guessing because it was passed so low. You always want the arc to be the same. Always. Gives them rhythm, gives them timing. Your right and left side hitter. So if you would have went down after this instead of staying on your feet, you could have pushed further and put a little more height to this. And I didn't see it, so let's take a look. But you can see it. It's a little bit flatter. It's still a great set. Looks good. Unfortunately, I don't think she's going to hit it. Yeah, she is. Good time to go to your quick. Remember, as you watch this and look at it again, are you following a pattern? It's okay to go to your quick 3, 4, 5 times in a row. It really is. So you went to your 4. Now you went to your quick. All right, let's see what you do next time. And next time continues through this next play. So I've not seen this, all right, and we're running out of video here. Hopefully we can. My guess is that you're going to, if you have another set in this, you're not going to. This video is almost done. But if you go to your 4, you're following a pattern. 4, 1, 4, you're not going to get it. The video's over. So that looks good. I'm really happy. I mean, it looks like you're trying to apply some of the things that we're talking about. And as long as you keep progressing, keep moving on, and thinking about those little, tiny changes you make in what you look like, progress is going to be made and your team is going to be more successful. So, hope you have a great rest of your day. I don't know if you're in the AM or PM wave. I haven't spoken to your mother. But there's one more video that your mom put on here, and I'll send that too. So thanks, Chris. Putting them on YouTube really helps. All right. Have a good day, guys.